Rob and Slim Show.
Hey. Oh, hey.
Hi, who's this?
Hey. This is Jud.
Jud, what's
Hey,
going
Jud.
on, Jud?
Hey, how are you guys doing?
We're doing all right, man. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good today.
Cool, cool. Now you're a stand-up comedian?
Right, yeah.
How long have you been doing that for?
I haven't been doing it that long. I started last year after I moved from Texas. I'm from Texas.
Okay.
And I moved out here to L.A. to do it. So I started last fall.
How was that transition?
I've been wanting to do it for a long time, so I'd been writing for a few years, but finally I reached a point where it was now or never.
Yeah. What? How was the transition from Texas to LA?
In some ways it wasn't that bad. In some ways it's pretty different. The first thing that happened was, the rent's such a ripoff out here. I didn't know where to live, so I found a place on Craigslist, and I didn't look at it first. I drove out here, and once I get there, the garage door breaks down on my car as I'm moving stuff, and it was July 4th weekend, and the slumlord guy takes off for the weekend.
Of course.
So I'm stuck there for 4 days, unable to get the stuff out of my car, and there are like roach droppings and all sorts of problems. So I had to threaten to sue the guy to get out of there.
Wow.
But
Holy
it's
shit.
been better recently, though.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I checked out your Vimeo, too, today. That was funny, dude. I like the rolling suitcase line and the marriage bit you had. That shit was funny, dude.
Oh, thanks for watching. Yeah, I really don't like going to weddings. Lots of my friends are getting married these days, and to me it's just kind of a bunch of nonsense. But
It's like Chuck E. Cheese for adults, a wedding, bro.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
It's
yeah, it
chicken
really
dance.
is,
Yeah.
Yeah, and there'll be, like a girl walking down the aisle with her dad, but if you think about it, like her dad's paying for her, usually, paying for her to go on like a 10-day sex binge.
I never thought of it like that.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird when you think about things sometimes,
Slim's dad tried doing that with him, and I was like, no, I will not take that fucking $6,000.
My big black dad?
Yeah. Slim's got a black dad. I don't know if that's going to be on BET or UPN soon, but it's going to be on one of those channels. I got a sitcom I'm
The
making.
WB.
Yeah.
The WB.
If you want to spot in it, Judd, it's going to be called My Big Black Dad. And Slim and Pete are going to...
Oh, okay.
They're going to adopt...
Wait a second. What show are you talking about?
It's my new show. I'm pitching it. It's called My Big Black Dad. They're gonna try to, they're gonna be behind on the rent, so they're gonna adopt an elementary student, but he's 25 because he got left back a lot. He's a black guy, and he's gonna teach them life lessons. It's gonna be great. He's gonna take control of the household and shit. It's gonna be funny.
It'll be hysterical.
Hilarity.
I like it.
Yeah, right. Thank you.
I'll be on it if you want. I could use some life lessons.
That's amazing.
So you got into comedy when you moved there, you said, right?
Right. Yeah, I'd never done stand-up in Texas. I'd put it off, and so out here I figured, there's nothing to lose. No one knows who I am. So I started doing it last fall, and so far it's worked out really well, and I've started getting booked sometimes. I do a monthly show at the Comedy Store on Sunset Boulevard. This really cool place for like anyone who's been anyone, has a picture in the front and stuff, and so you get goosebumps when you walk in there. So
Nice.
it's been a cool experience so far.
Have you performed with any big headliners?
The biggest one was Mark Maron was a surprise guest at one of my shows.
That's
earlier this year. He wasn't advertised, but he walked up and did about 10 minutes, so that was really cool getting to see him.
Nice. And has anyone ever tried to stiff you for payment or anything like that?
Not really so far. I'm on side, and I'm looking, to get signed, get an agent soon, and so I can, have that security of someone helping me. But so far, everyone really in the comedy world out here has been really nice to me. I haven't had any problems so far.
That's cool, man.
But I have heard of that, happening.
I was going to ask too, are you like getting paid for gigs or just doing like open mic nights?
Right now, I'm not getting paid for most of my gigs just because I haven't been doing it that long.
Okay.
I do a lot of open mics, and sometimes I don't particularly enjoy them because I feel like most of the people are pretty bad,
Yeah,
like,
I've been to some.
Like it'll be like an Applebee's waiter talking about his sex life for 10 minutes, and you don't want to picture your Applebee's waiter having sex. It's kind of weird, but I've gotten a lot of really, really good feedback because if I felt like I wasn't good, I'd quit today and save myself the embarrassment. So I feel like if I keep writing, keep perfecting what I'm doing, I want to, go as far as I can, and eventually, all I really want to do is tour and go city to city and make people laugh. That's all I've wanted to do, and I feel like I'm getting closer to that goal.
Cool, man. Is it the same way? I know out here to do an open mic, you have to have like 15 people come and say they're there to see you. Does it work like that out there too?
Yeah, there's some shows where that's the case. The open mics I go to, I haven't had to bring anyone, but some of these comedy clubs, like, some of them will ask you to do that.
Okay.
And that was kind of hard for me because, I don't really know anyone out here, so that's when I download 15 dating apps and just try to reaching out to girls.
Just trying to get girlfriends.
Right, yeah.
They're like, I'm here to see Jud. No, I'm here. I'm fucking him after the show.
Yeah, that's really the secret to comedy, adultery.
Jud, do you also work like a 9 to 5?
I don't work a 9 to 5 right now. I do various writing and research gigs. Lately, I've been working on co-writing a TV pilot with another guy who's more experienced in the film industry, and we're excited to start pitching that. And we filmed a teaser for it that I'm pretty soon going to release online.
That's cool.
So that's been my main project lately. But before I moved out here, I worked a 9 to 5 in Dallas, just an ordinary job.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit of the pilot you're writing?
Yeah, I can't say too much about it because the guy I'm working with will beat me up.
And I'll steal it. I'll steal it for the Big Black Dad.
Well, yeah,
show.
you're going to steal it and take it to the WB right after your other show.
We're getting paid in food stamps.
Yeah, really?
Right.
I'm starving.
Man, I hate when people use those in front of me. It really slows down the line. Has that ever happened to you?
I actually have a story about something like that where I went into a CVS and I was just trying to buy some fucking Easter candy or something, and the dude in front of me pulls out his EBT card. Now, he had no idea how much was left on his EBT card, and at the time, the iPhone 5 had just came out. And he's like, oh, I have no idea. Let me call my mom. And he pulls out his brand new iPhone 5
Yeah, my ex-wife has stories like that.
to call his mom to see how much is left on his EBT card to buy Easter candy.
She was a cashier at a store, and she said the same thing. These bitches would be handing her the EBT card, and they'd have huge diamond rings on their fucking fingers.
Oh,
and
yeah.
shit, like.
Jesus.
Oh, man.
Hey.
That's a little hypocritical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
You should be, come on, you should be using a flip phone. I miss those flip phones.
I still got one. I'm old school.
Yeah.
Got a piece of shit flip
'Cause
phone.
nowadays, I mean, people can reach you so instantly, it's bad enough that they're calling you, but now they're emailing you while texting you, while FaceTiming you, while texting you and everything else.
Why you asked your grandmother while you're jerking off? It's not fun, bro.
And your fucking smart pants are going off.
Yeah.
Your smart pants.
Your comfort dog is licking your balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grandma's learned a lot since I got a smartphone.
Shit, I always sex my grandmother anyway. I don't give a fuck. That's
Right, yeah. Give her some entertainment. She deserves it.
It's Easter. It's Easter Sunday. Give her something to
It's
fucking...
Easter, yeah. Relax.
Let her enjoy the last few months of her life.
Right. But yeah, that TV pilot I'm working on, it's kind of based on me moving out here. It's about a guy who comes to LA who wants to do comedy but doesn't know anyone, and a lot of bad stuff happens to him as a result. Nice. And it sounds like some stupid sitcom, but it's not a stupid sitcom. It's really dark and in your face, and I think it's going to be good.
Cool.
We're gonna do the best we can with it. What's up?
Do you have any stories, like not related to the TV pilot, but do you have any stories of bad shit happening to you when you first moved out?
He told us one about the car.
The car, right?
Right. There's the car. Well, there's actually another one with my car. About a month later, my car broke down and it was towed to South Central. You guys know what that is?
Yeah. Good luck.
It's kind of like Baghdad, only it's in the U.S. That was pretty scary because I was doing job interviews then. And I didn't have any good dress clothes, so I found a mall to buy dress clothes, and my car broke down, and I called a tow service, and Siri recommended it. I didn't know where to go. Next thing you know, I'm in South Central trying to get a taxi, but no taxis would even come out to where I was.
Oh, wow. Oh, so you were right in the middle then, huh?
Right, yeah. No, it was so bad. The tow truck driver, God bless his heart, he was really kind and refused to leave until I got a taxi to me because the sun was going down. So,
sun was going down.
And I'm just a simple, small-minded guy from Texas. I don't know anything about big city life, so it was scary.
Yeah. Slim's got a sitcom too he's working on called Fish Out of Water.
Oh, Fish Out of Water?
And he's working at a rest stop, but they haven't cleaned the bathrooms and he ends up working the glory hole.
That's not true.
It's not true that the sitcom, but he actually did that. I feel
like you plagiarized the idea because I've seen some videos online with one of those.
That's how he got the idea.
Yeah.
That's how we all got the idea.
A lady, sitting by a wall. Next thing you know, some ungodly-looking thing pokes through the wall.
Some 3-foot black thing comes through.
Yeah, really.
We're officially the Rob and Slim production company. We do TV. We have a whole TV lineup,
bro. Yeah.
I'll apply to work for you guys. Some entertainment right here.
Jud, are you friends with Dave Hodge? Because I saw your friend. He follows you on Twitter. I didn't know if you knew Dave.
What's his name?
Dave Hodge. He's a comedian out here. He actually came on the show a few months ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I am. It's I don't think I've talked to him before, but I try to reach out to as many comics as I can on that Twitter thing. I like using it.
It's cool, man. It's got us a lot of headaches and ulcers. No, Twitter's cool, man. It's so much cooler than Facebook. Facebook people get so angry. We had a thing a few weeks ago. It was like a news story in my fucking feed, and it was like one person dies in a car crash. So I posted it and said, I guess it's a slow news day when this is in my Facebook feed, and people jumped all over me, dude. Twitter, you could say whatever, and people are liking it and retweeting it, but Facebook is. People are so butthurt on there, man.
YouTube's bad too.
I hate Facebook. Yeah, and even on Twitter, I'll have people get offended for no reason. Like, you guys are familiar with like the Patriots scandal with Tom Brady, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wrote something a few weeks ago about that. My opinion was, if the Patriots truly want to deflate balls, couldn't they just sign Bruce Jenner?
That's great.
And that's just a sports question. Next thing you know, I've got people saying that's inappropriate, and take that off. And
we got something along the same lines on YouTube. Just like some said, how YouTube was they're real fucking, you know, butthurt on there too. We had something like that on there.
Well, what he did was similar to what Lucas did.
Yeah.
And Lucas, we have a friend, Lucas Cravata. He's a comedian, and he's gay. And he made a joke. I forget what it was. But
Some football player. He's not a tight end now. He's I forget what he said.
yeah, he said something.
Was it Aaron Hernandez?
Yeah. Yup.
Yeah.
He said now he's like, I forget, wide receiver.
Now he's a wide receiver, and people started attacking him, calling him homophobic.
And shit. Yeah, man.
Right, and he's a gay man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's people are too. I don't even think they actually care. It's just they want to find a way to take out their anger on other people, you know, instead of themselves. I think that's a lot.
Yeah.
What I was saying too that last week, because we were talking about this a little bit, I think people love to gang up on other people. So when they see, when they see you getting attacked, they're like, oh, I'm going to join, you know, the side with all the people attacking this guy.
Follow the leader mentality.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it is.
Yeah, and I mean, I think, you know, people ought to be able to do whatever they want in this country as long as they're not, you know, harming anyone else. So more power to a guy. If he wants to become a girl, you know, I could care less, you know. I'm not some homophobic guy, you know.
Yeah. Yup. I say just do what you want to do. Don't make it public. Just do it, man. Like.
Right. Yeah. When you put yourself on the cover of Vanity Fair and you sign on to do a reality show on E, I think his hers whatever starts next week.
Yeah.
Then I think you should be open to jokes, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It also makes it seem like you're just doing it for like the publicity,
the attention. Yeah,
real.
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah. No. Definitely. And the money too, because I read where I guess it's his ex-wife. I don't really follow that family. I think it's his ex-wife got like $100 million on one contract for that. You know, keeping up with the Kim Kardashian show.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of money. You know, I'd probably change my gender for that much money.
Jesus Christ! I guess I could stand one of those cunts for an hour.
Yeah, I don't understand it because I've never watched them, but then I'll click on one of their Instagrams and it'll say they have, you know, like 700 million followers, and I don't even know what they do.
Dude,
they don't do anything.
They don't.
They literally don't do anything.
Bitch, they're two moms, I think.
Just basically.
The only thing I ever saw of Kim Kardashian was her porno, and that's it. Like,
I did see that with I think it was Ray J, right?
I haven't even seen that. I have no intention.
Oh, I have to. Like, anytime I hear a celebrity is in a porn, I look it up instantly. Like, I've seen them all. I've seen Teal Tequila. I've seen the Teen Mom.
Teen Mom. The worst was Paris Hilton.
Oh, I saw that one.
I can't fucking.
Yeah, it was Night Vision. That was awful. It was bad. Yeah, you gotta look it up, dude. It's bad.
Man, she looks like fucking Skeletor, man.
My computer had the settings wrong, so I kept trying to fix my computer, and then I realized it was Night Vision.
Wow.
So fucking gross.
Last thing I saw on Night Vision was Operation Desert Storm. It was awful fucking.
Right, yeah, that's something that actually, you know, deserves to be in Night Vision.
Really. a week of a war.
Right, yeah, use it to go out and kill people, not to make a porno.
Oh man,
they will use anything to make porn.
Has anyone ever gotten mad at you at a gig, Jud? Has anyone ever like approached you after a show, pissed off at any of your jokes?
You know, I've been really fortunate so far that no one has. I've been able to look into the crowd and I'll see, you know, when I give off a punchline that's, you know, every now and then there'll be some person and for whatever reason doesn't laugh at a certain joke, but no one's ever confronted me after yet.
Who was that, Eric?
I'm sure it'll happen eventually. But,
yeah. One of our buddies, Eric Da Silva, called in and said like a frat brother took him to his frat house afterwards, said, you want to come party with us? He said, yeah. He brought him back and they all beat the shit out of him, man.
Wow, what the fuck?
Oh, no.
Why are you at a comedy show? Like, if you're going to be that fucking...
Just to get mad. Like, they go to these things just to get mad. That's what I think it is. I think the people who cause problems at these comedy shows originally went there with the attention.
First and foremost,
or they're drunk.
It was a fucking frat boy. I mean, what the fuck?
Well, they asked him if he wanted to go smoke weed, I think. And he was like, yeah, I love weed. And that's what happened. Like,
it's fucked up.
Yeah, I wouldn't really want to hang out with a frat guy because those people are mean. Like in college, I used to deliver pizza, and whenever I had to go to a frat house, on the place where it says the tip, not only would they write 0, but they'd actually spell out ZERO.
Wow.
And I've always had a grudge against fraternities after that, you know?
Yeah, what assholes.
Surprised they didn't put like a fucking smiley face in the O at the end.
Yeah, right? Some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Were they the fucking pricks that used to pay you in like nickels and pennies too?
Yeah, probably.
At like fucking 11 o'clock at night?
Yeah, and I went to school in Kansas, and it would snow there, and, you know, my car didn't have all-wheel drive. It was this old, you know, shitty Chevy, so I couldn't even get it up the hill. And one night I had to get out of my car carrying the pizza box in one hand and grab the tree branches and try to climb up the icy hill just to give them the pizza. And then the guy, that was when he spelled out 0.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I would have fucking snuck in his bedroom window and murdered him.
Right?
I know, right?
I considered that, yeah.
I'd have thrown the pizza,
I
pushed the
quit
pizza in
soon
his
after
face
that.
or something.
I had enough of it.
Yeah. That's bullshit, man. What a fucking piece
You should have
of shit.
pissed on his fucking car door lock so it froze over.
Took a
I've
shit.
done that to a friend, actually.
Well,
Took a
I
shit in his
considered it,
mailbox.
Yeah. Put an M80
I wanted to get out of there because I was afraid I'd get hazed.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
That's it. They're all fucking assholes. They're all like that.
Oh, yeah, they're all those fucking stupid juiced up jock assholes that are like, oh, I'm gonna fucking ram it in your ass, but I'm not gay.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's not gay if it's Rush.
Yeah.
Or Pledge, whatever the
I
fuck
don't
it is.
understand them because they're all kind of like, they seem to wear the same clothing. Like they all wear like boating shoes.
Yeah.
But none of them are on a boat ever, you know. Or maybe they are.
Like yacht jeans or yacht
only-
shorts.
Right.
Oh man, what was it? Has anything crazy happened on your trip to LA from Texas? Did anything crazy happen along the way?
No, nothing crazy happened, but it was kind of scary at times because from Texas you got to go through rural West Texas and New Mexico and Arizona. And at times it just feels like you're driving through a giant KKK rally.
You know
That
something?
sounds like a Pete family reunion.
You know something? I lived in Vegas for 2 years, and then when we came back across country, we took Route 20 and then took Route 10, which goes pretty much south through the bottom of Texas.
Oh.
And that was kind of scary. It was almost as scary as going through Alabama, where you could see the red eyes in the trees.
Alabama man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I used to go with my dad and my mom to Pensacola, Florida from Texas, so we'd have to go through pretty much, in my opinion, the scariest part of the country because it's through rural Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's scary, man.
Oh, man.
You disappear there, you disappear forever.
I got family from Mississippi, and all I ever got from them was a Confederate flag.
Washes off in a river or something.
Yeah.
And you end up being some toothless guy's gimp for the next 25 years.
Fucking deliverance.
Right, yeah.
Oh, shit.
So I got a question. Do you hook up with like other open micers? Do you hook up with audience members, or do you just do like the online dating thing? I'm curious because like
Slim's trying.
I'm trying. Now I've heard like
open
Rich
mic.
Voss talk about how he used to just fuck open micers all the time. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, what I did as soon as I got here is I took a comedy class, which sounds really stupid, probably because it is, but what I wanted to do is just, push myself to start doing it. I just needed something to push me, to get in front of people and talk and see if I could do it. So I figured, I might as well take a 6-week class. And you don't really learn anything, but it just forces you to start doing it,
I think that's what Ramsey did.
Yeah.
And one of our friends, Ramsey, sent me a video. I think he said it was his teacher. I think it was that kind of a class. And dude, they were brutal to him. The other dudes in the class, and the teacher was really rough on him.
Oh yeah. It's hard to make comics laugh for people, you know, who want to be comics. And so lots of times at these open mics, if you get a big laugh, you know it really means something because it's people who, you know, don't laugh easily. And I'm kind of the same way. I usually only laugh at things that are unintentionally funny. You know, like if I see something on the news or something
horrible, right? Yeah, I'm like that too.
Right, yeah.
And I always know, like...
Yeah, I have a really dark sense of humor, and so I think it's good to laugh at tragedy because, you know, what else can you do? You can't change the world. Might as well laugh at it, you know?
Yeah. I usually, if I laugh at something, if I'm thinking of something in my head and I start laughing at it, that's when I know it's funny because I have a sick sense of humor, and, like, if I start chuckling, I'm like, all right, this is going on the show this week.
Yeah, I started doing that at a young age because we only had one TV in the house, and my dad liked watching the news, and so I never really watched kids shows. He'd always have the news on.
Oh, what a great dad!
What's that?
Were you forced to watch like Fox News just all through your childhood? I can just assume.
Oh no, I enjoyed it. I didn't mind it. We never watched Fox, so we'd watch like the PBS news hour and like the 5:30 local news and the 10 o'clock local news. But my dad's really cool because he'd make fun of everything, and that's kind of I think what influenced me to start doing it.
That's cool.
You know, make fun of everything.
My dad watches the fucking Waltons.
Oh,
Little House on the Prairie too.
I did watch that a few times growing up. Yeah,
my kids. The last time they were up, they fucking cracked me up because my dad's watching Little House on the Prairie, and my son William goes, "Daddy, Poppy's watched," because they call him Poppy. Poppy's watching a girl show, and I'm like, inside I'm laughing, but I'm like, William, that's not nice. Don't say that. I'm winking at him. I'm like, wink.
Wink, wink. Yeah, I remember that Walden show. It was just this family. I don't remember what they did. They lived on a farm or something, right?
Yeah, it's in like the 20s or the 40s, the Great Depression.
Show was god awful.
Oh, they got a crock pot. That's the fucking big invention of the time. They got one of those crank cars, and they fucking sleep with their sisters, and they say goodnight to everybody. He's really gay. There was one episode like a week ago. I was eating dinner, and my dad had it on, and it was, "You can't marry this guy because he doesn't believe in God." That was one of the episodes. Oh,
that's amazing.
No.
Yeah.
That's so prejudiced of them.
Hail Satan.
Right. That's my philosophy.
Shit, Jud, we actually have to wrap this up. I didn't realize it was so late. It's like 7:26, but where can everybody find you?
Oh, yeah, people can find me on the Twitter. I like using that. If you go to Twitter, my username's JUDTRAVIS. It's Jud with one D on Twitter. Or you can go to Facebook at JUDTRAVIS Comedy, Jud Travis Comedy. So those are the two main things I use.
Cool, dude. Thank you so much.
Oh, of course. Thank you guys for having me. And if you want to have me again, I'll be back on anytime you want. It's been fun.
Cool, man. I will definitely let you know.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, Jud. Take care, man.
Take it easy.
You too. Bye.
All right, guys. We're going to a break. We'll be back.